God damn it. What's up, my name is Trust and welcome back to my new YouTube channel. Now, today is my first ever story time video because something traumatic happened Tuesday and I really want to tell you about it. As you can tell from the title, yes, this is not clickbait. Somebody really did try to break in my house. I'm just going to get right into this story time because I haven't experienced something like this high key like this before. But I'm just gonna get right into it. So it all happened Tuesday morning-ish at around 5 a.m. this morning. I stay up late. That's what I do. I've been staying up late because like there ain't nothing else to do in this quarantining, so I just stay up late. But I was already up. It was like at 5 a.m. I was watching YouTube and I just had to use the bathroom. TMI, I'm sorry, but I had to use the bathroom. So I was washing my hands and then I was getting ready to go to bed at 5 a.m. Yes, I was getting ready to go to bed at 5 a.m. I stay up late, and I know it's unhealthy for me, but I should really stop. I should get a healthy sleeping pattern. I really should, but that's how I roll. I began to wash my hands, and at first it was just like a boom, like just a little boom, like just like a little noise, and then that transferred into a boom, a big bang, and then I was like stunned. I was scared. The noise was so loud at 5:30 a.m. The noise was so loud. I just literally I was so scared that I just froze. I was just like, I just stayed there. I literally froze for like 2 minutes. Like I couldn't, I don't know what was happening. Like what would you do at 5:30 in the morning and you hear a big bang like that? So I finally gathered myself and checked it. The sound, BTW, the sound was from this room, my filming room that I film in. It came from out of this room. So I opened up that door to see, what the hell was that noise. And I just thought it was like the closet or something, or like a closet or something fell from inside this room. So I checked around, everything seemed fine. I just thought it was a closet that fell in there or something like that. So me thinking everything was fine, closed the door and got ready to go to bed. But something just told me, like something said in my mind, just check the window. Like just check the window. Like I don't know why. So I went back in here, I checked. Also, I usually always check the window at that time because I like looking at the sunrise. But I just checked the window and how I figured out was so funny. I was looking out the window and I was like, you got a lot of dew on this door this morning. I just figured that because it was cold outside, it was like 50 degrees, got a dew forms on the window. But I was like, it was in very weird places on the window. Like, then I only to realize I looked around the window and I was like, wait, this window is broken. Then I was just shocked. I was shooketh. I really was shooketh. So I look around and see like how did this window, like a window just doesn't break, like windows just don't break out of nowhere, like they just don't do it. That's not physics, that's not how that work, So I look around, but I only look around for like a couple seconds because who knows also that there was a shooting a couple hours on the same day, like a couple hours prior to that event. So I hurry up and shut the blinds because like I don't want my face to get shot off. And I just ran out the room like scared out my mind. Like scared. At that point, it was like 5:30, 5:40 a.m. Starting to get twilight outside. I had a range of emotions shifting through my mind. Like I don't know if someone was trying to break in the house. Like someone had to smash the window, like because there's no trees. I mean, there's a lot of trees around our house, but like not where this window is. Like this window is shattered right now. Like I'm gonna show you. Like I'm actually gonna show you right now. See it, but it's shattered right now. This is literally how it looked. Like it did not look like that before. It's shattered. But yeah, I had a range of emotions flooded through my mind. Did somebody had to shatter the window? Like windows just don't break. Come on now. Like there's no limb that could have went through the window. Like nothing. But I feel like when someone, when a kid hears something like that, a normal human would wake up their parents or wake up their mom. For some reason, I didn't think like that. What's wrong? I was dumb at that moment. Like, I was dumb. Like, I don't know why. I was so paranoid and so scared that I didn't even wake my mom up. Like, why didn't I wake up my mom? Like, I'm still thinking that, like, this happened a few days ago. Like, if this would happen, like, tonight, like, why didn't I wake my mom up? Like, any other normal human being would wake up their parents. Like, why didn't I wake up my parents? I don't know why. I don't know. I didn't tell them until the following morning. Like, that's so unsafe. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I was so shooketh to the point where like my mind was going somewhere else. I don't know. So I just went to bed. I didn't go to bed until the sunrise, was because I was that paranoid. I mean, so as any other normal human being, if they hear a big old bang like that at 5 a.m. in the morning. Also, I just want to tell you, that did not sounded like a bang. That did not sounded like window breaking. It did, like, the bang that I heard did not sound like window breaking. It sounded like a whole wall had just collapsed. It did not sound like shattering of a window. Like, it didn't. The next morning rolls by. I barely had any sleep that night. And I wake up and I tell my mom what happened. And she had already found out because someone was mowing our lawn, cutting our grass. And they noticed that our window was broken at around 8 a.m. So they told my mom. And I got mad because I didn't tell her. Again, I don't know why. Like any other sane human being, they would have told their mom at the heat of the, at the heat of the event. I didn't do that. I don't know why. Still don't know why. So she just tells me that she's going to file a police report in. Came back later that afternoon to take her break, and we investigated the area because, come on. So we investigate the area. We see in our backyard. In our backyard is like a jungle. Like, we have literally a jungle in our backyard. Like, the grass is like 8 feet tall, and it's like a jungle environment in our backyard. We plan to get that cleaned up this summer, but yeah. So you'll notice if anyone has been back there. So, also, why would you want to go back there? There was a trail leading from our backyard, like through the long, tall grasses, leading up to our doorstep. Like, that looked literally like off a murdering movie, like a stalker movie. Like, literally, that's how it looked. So from there, we called the police. They came here and they took pictures of our backyard. Because that's not normal. That's not normal. That isn't. Also, we found rocks by our window. So someone must have been throwing rocks. So the police came and they told us that it probably was kids going around and, throwing rocks at people's windows because, they don't have nothing else better to do because, coronavirus, quarantine, people bored. But that didn't set right with my mind because I know my neighborhood. I've been living in this neighborhood for all my life, and I know all the kids around here, and they wouldn't do stuff like that. Like, I'm cool with the kids around my neighborhood. Like, I'm friends with them. They wouldn't do some shit like that. Like, I'm sorry, they wouldn't. That didn't sit right with my mind. And also, all the time my mom been living here, this never happened. Like, never. No one around here does that. Like, I know my neighborhood like the back of my hand. They don't do stuff like that. So anyways, the police, they take the pictures, they get the rocks. They see to see if they didn't detect any fingerprints off of the rocks. I write a police report because at the time I was like the first-hand witness of this event because I was awake during this event. So I had to write, the police report. Policeman takes the police report, They basically just tell us to get some security systems, some cameras, so whoever did that, if they do come back, we can have them on camera. Also, the policeman said he's going to be riding around our area just in case whoever did that decided to come back. In my mind and in my mom's mind, it looked like someone tried to break in. Also, whoever did do that, if you guys were trying to break in, like, how dumb of a criminal can you really be? First of all, like, you're breaking into a bedroom window. That's why I didn't think at the time to call my mom. That's why I didn't call my mom, because I didn't really think it was a burglar, because one, the sun was beginning to rise. Like, it wasn't even pitch black at the time. The sun was starting to rise. The sun was starting to rise. It really was. Like, it wasn't pitch black, it was twilight. Like, how do you know if we have like a morning shift that we, like that's you're dumb. Whoever did that, you're dumb criminal. Like you deserve to be put on the list on the top 10 dumbest criminals because, come on now, it's also you're breaking into a bedroom window. How do you know that this bedroom window isn't taken? I mean, we have a spare bedroom window, but like, how do you know this bedroom window isn't taken? You know what I mean? Like, the light, like, there was a car parked outside our driveway. Like, whoever did that was the most dumbest criminal ever. Like, they just are. Like, how dumb can you really be? Like, this is a bedroom window you're breaking into. It's twilight outside. It wasn't pitch black. Like, it was 5:30 in the morning. Like, the sun was beginning to rise. Like, you dumb idiot. The cops also said it probably could have been a test because sometimes that's what criminals do. They'll throw a rock or throw something at the window to test and see if they have a security alarm. So they're saying that they threw something at the window and ran because when I did look outside, I didn't see any car, anything else. So they must have ran when they threw it. Because I was shooketh and I didn't go check until like 2 minutes later. Also, this is still pending. This is not the end of, this. Also, we still don't know exactly what the hell really did happen. But if I do find out it was a kid, I'm going to drag the hell out of them. I'm gonna beat them. I really am. I'm gonna beat them. I really am. I'm gonna throw them through a window. If I do find out it was any little kids around here, I'm gonna drag them. I'm sorry. I really am. I am. I'm gonna hit them with something. You broke my window. If it was a kid, we don't know what it was though, or who it was. Yeah, that was just about it for this story time. We have to pay someone to fix our window. But also, thank God it was our windows, because how our house is built, it's doubled. Our windows are like, we have storm shield windows. Like, our windows are doubled. Like, it has one for the outside and one for the inside. So, I mean, if it do rain, it won't get inside our house. But, like, you know what I mean? Because it's doubled. So, I mean, fortunately, yes. But, yeah, we have to pay someone to fix that window. Again, if I do find out who it was, they're going to either go to jail, or if I found out it was a kid, I'm going to drag them across our town, and probably throw them through a window. So, yeah. If I found out any more updates about it, I'll be updating you on it. And for the time being, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment on my videos. So I know you're there. I don't know. That's it for today's video, and I hope to see you back next time. Bye.